Thank you so much. I'm your brother, Israel Great. Alhaji Ahmed B.Tinubu, the person who benefited from the sham election conducted by Mahmoud Yakubu of INEC, called on the Nigerian people to realize that election time had come and gone. He told them that we are now in the time of healing. And Nigerians are asking Alhaji Ahmed B.Tinubu, why healing? Are you saying the election made the Nigerian people sick? How come Nigerians need healing after an election? Ordinarily, after an election, the people should celebrate. If the person they voted for is declared winner, they will celebrate. So what happened? That after an election, the person who benefited from the outcome of that election, the said outcome, is saying it is time for healing. You see, the Bible said that the hypocrite reign not, lest the people be ensnared. When hypocrites are allowed to rule over men, those people will suffer. That is what has been happening since 2015, when shameless liars, hypocrites, men of questionable character took over power in Nigeria. They speak from one end of their mouth. They do not believe in transparency. They do not believe in accountability. There is no rule of law in Nigeria. APC have carefully ensured that the constitution will not stand. But to have a president who took an oath to preserve, to protect the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But when you look at his thought and action, everything will always be to the contrary. The law is violated by government agencies, by those in power. And they do things with impunity. And after perpetrating all manner of wickedness, they will boldly tell you, go to court. Go to court. They sing like parrots, go to court. INEC, after all the manipulation to get a predetermined outcome, told the people they have rigged out, go to court. And those who benefited from the rigging with impunity also said, go to court. They are the same people now telling us it is time for healing. And the man who is talking about healing is the same person who had always maintained what may be called criminal silence by refusing to speak up over the threat, over the psychological trauma the Igbo people have been passing through for the past 2 weeks. The last election of March 18, a week to that election, Igbos were made to know that, in fact, they are not Nigerians. The worst had to do with Indigo in Lagos. They were told they must not come out to vote. Traditional rulers declare demonic and devilish sacrifices by which people should not even come outside. The Lagos state government did not condemn it. Tinubu did not condemn it. And they started the sacrifice for 3 days, offering the state to the devil, sacrificing to idols. And they did it on the road, at various road junctions. And as the sacrifice lasts, if you dare come out, you are dead and gone. They will kill you. Yet, government never condemned it. Government never said no to the sacrifice. They call it Oro sacrifice or Oro festival. Tinubu was in Lagos. He never uttered a word. Agents of Tinubu, a criminal gang, which they gave a baptismal name of thugs, threatened to deal with the Igbos if they dare come out to vote. The video was circulating. Nobody denied it. Nobody arrested the principal actors. The security agencies played along with them to the point that police was the one to tell the world that it's just a joke. They do not actually mean it. But on March 18th, they unleashed terror on innocent Igbo race and carefully ensured they will not be allowed to vote. Those who they stepped out suffered, were terribly humiliated. These are Nigerians who spent time to register as voters, who suffered to pick up their PVC. But on the day of election, they were humiliated. They were dehumanized. They are yet to recover from the psychological torture afflicted on them by their fellow Nigerians, telling them they will not participate in the electoral process. Tinubu watched all this happen in Lagos. Sanwo-Olu, the idolater, watched all this happen in Lagos. The security agencies were there. As we speak now, as of today, no arrest, no prosecution. Then the person who benefited from this criminal process is the one saying election is over. It is time for healing. But that which made the people to be in need of healing, he is not ready to take necessary steps to make good what he has done wrong. The person rigged out. The mandate had not been returned to him. Tinubu, how can there be justice? How can there be healing without justice? Truth and justice is the way to go for healing to take place. Tinubu, where were you when the Igbos were humiliated? When the Igbos were told they cannot vote in Lagos? Tinubu, where were you? And now you are speaking from one end of your mouth after you have benefited from the entire crude and barbaric process. You are speaking. It is time for healing. The message every Nigerian should pass across to Tinubu: we need truth and justice. If our vote as at February 25th will count, if the election in Lagos of March 18th will be cancelled so that people will be allowed to vote, Tinubu, then and only then will there be healing, perfect healing. But if you are not ready to go that way, the evil that men do will not live after them. That evil will live with them. A word is enough for the wise. God bless you.